stop, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers don't watch, stop watching speed for the socks up when it's time to get full. Exit, money boy making London money, spend more on the M6, yeah, get rich, been out here for like 8 years, from Volkswagen to Bentley's, look, run up cash, double back, baby, show me what your mama made up, made up, you got such a pretty face, what I want, tell her I'm ready, the check coming. Me. I've been in the pocket like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid and just being honest. You ain't gotta like me, but gotta respect me. Make it. Why if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then why if you ain't talking paper, I tell shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah, I just pull up to the crib and then
He's got tattoos, he's bad news. Yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me.
The players on your team earn some. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
I've been around. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country.
Here are a player's motivations. How well your team.
Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country. Yeah, I'm anything but new to country.
Yeah. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got rich, these got Bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Hey, take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, close want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a pick in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. Don't I pay, this ain't talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the go. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Fresh as on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel. 220 on me, Hessel and Grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Hey, take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what...
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Leading the Steelers, there's Mike Tomlin, one of the winningest coaches in league history, entering year 19 with Pittsburgh, not one of them a losing season. And on the other side, he has plenty of experience as a player. But Brock, this is his debut season as a head coach with the Jets. It's Aaron Glenn. Nick Folk ready to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. As we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or 2 to start the season.
And it's going to happen between workouts, practices, preseason games, and I know there's a lot of debate about the off seasons of today and getting your team healthy for week 1. And while we don't ever want to see them, we do know this. They'll create immediate opportunities for someone else to step in and make an impact on the season no one saw coming. As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Now they're looking to throw with Rodgers. That one's complete, right side. And This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's a give inside the Gateway. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So the Jets take the field for their first drive. Leading them out now in his 5th season here in the NFL. Won 4 of his 6 starts last year. Justin Fields.
Kate, I really think this is Week 1. All has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. From the gun, it's Hall. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Old Holcomb there on the stop. Steelers in the dive for this 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Making the call himself. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pass complete to Mechie. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I just hear the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was 3rd and extra long, and now it's 4th and forever.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
First down throw here by Rodgers. That's Skoranek. He's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
A solid gain there, Brock, with about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
They'll run. It's Gainwell. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Again, this is Gainwell. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
That's another Steelers.
From the red zone on first. We should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Second and goal.
Handoff here to Gainwell. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Boswell on to send this away. Khalil Herbert on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The second drive coming up now for the Jets offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. New York to the line. First and 10. They'll send their tight end right. On first and 10, it's Fields. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the crush for moving the chains that time. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Fields looking to throw. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab in bounds.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Good. 319.
Putting a receiver in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go right back to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Here we go.
Here's Fields to throw. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Nick Folk now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Gainwell. He's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better... Now here's Rodgers. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. This is Gainwell, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Steelers first down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Pressure coming. Rodgers has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Pittsburgh.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And now he just gets a little bit, but he was still in the pocket. Can't do that, so they're going to have to call grounding. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long.
319.
Rodgers will look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
It's third and long. Here's Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Now Boswell on to send this away. To return it, here's Isaiah Williams. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Jets out to begin another drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Second and 16 at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets.
Formation for the Jets.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. The Steelers and Kenneth Gainwell ready for their next possession. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And give here to Gainwell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now it's Fields. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Jets, first down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call out a gain of 7. Nicely done. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's another Jets. Here we go. First down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. They stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Mechie hauls it in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, Fields loses it. And the Steelers get to it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Steelers and Kenneth Gainwell ready for their next possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers from the gun. He rolls to his right. He takes it himself. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. First down now, ball at the 33. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Look at that power, deep left side. It is caught at the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Pass complete to Mechie. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 31.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's going to tuck it and run. And Fields slides down safely as he picks up the first. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
And the Jets.
On first and 10, it's Fields. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Offense up to the line fast. Now Fields finds him over the middle. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Now ahead of third down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout.
Here we go, son.
Fields looking to throw. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. Offense is set. First and 10. Here's Fields to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
At the 29-yard line.
Fields throwing here. This one finds Taylor. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 14.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Here we go. Hurry up, hurry up. Green 19, can I see that?
Working inside the red zone. He's going to keep it this time. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to first and goal.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in, and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can, and certainly was effective.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here comes Williams on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Steelers getting to take the field one more time here in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Rodgers going to throw on first. He's throwing deep to the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Chased out to his right. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Gets this one to Freiermuth. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our first half. Final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Chargers begin Jim Harbaugh year 2 with a Week 1 victory. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's last year's Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran Jacoby Brissett, one of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Cardinals with a big lead on the road at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They start the half to give them all. This is ahead for about 5. That is stopped by Alex Highsmith. Well, as we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or 2 to start the season. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, Fields loses it, and they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The Steelers calling their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Their punter making his way out now. Austin McNamara will kick this away. And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Steelers and Kenneth Gainwell ready for their next possession. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's, what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Herbert on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets offense now set to take over. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now. It's Fields. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. To the line and sent. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
331.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And hold, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
319.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The Jets, 29-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's making a bid for it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Harrison Phillips on the stop. A gain of 2 on the play.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319. Good night.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A pistol snap. Fields. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Here we go. Good.
Running back motions right. Throwing again on second down. Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Throwing again, Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 32. Again, Rodgers. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a yard.
To the air on 3rd and long. Setting up the running back screen. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Escapes the defender. And he he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. Now here comes the New York offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. Finds his fullback. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Here's Fields to throw. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. Still has some space inside the 35. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down throw for Fields. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense. He had another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now.
Don't jump. Hey, can't. Move it.
Fields looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9.
The tackle made back at the 9-yard line.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Out.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's dropped. They got there for the sack. And that brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. So on 4th down, here comes Nick Folk to attempt this for the Jets. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. And the kick by Folk is good. And that drops the deficit down to 13.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Mike Tomlin sending his Steelers out there for another drive. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319.
To throw, Rodgers. Forced out to his right. Batted away at the line, incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up. Rodgers to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Love this, giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. The Jets out to begin another drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Fields. And there's a man 7. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead to 20.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Making some progress here. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Second and 17 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, set. Green knight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Connects with Mechie. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still alive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll come up on first and 10.
That's good for a Jets. First
Here we go.
down. First and 10 at the
Blitz coming here.
43-yard line.
Fields. Steelers bringing pressure. No place to go. Down he goes. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
At the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Completed over the middle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Brings up third and 13.
Here we go.
Here he goes, third and long. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. What a play on third and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. All set now, first and 10.
That's another Jets.
Here we go.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Fields throwing once more. Catch made underneath by the back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
A gain of 9.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
At the 12-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another Jets first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the keeper, here's Fields. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Folk with a point after. And the Jets drop the lead back to 13.
The score, Steelers 37, Jets 24.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they're already up by 2 scores, Bronk, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Look at the 8! Look at the 8!
They stick with Gainwell. And that one doesn't get him much, give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Look at the 8! Over!
Again, this is Gainwell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Gainwell. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A give here to Gainwell. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. The touchdown disappears. He was not able to reach the end zone after all. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll give him a 16-point advantage.
Well, it's hard to call that the official moment that sealed this win, but up 16 here in the fourth, it's going to take a heck of a sequence of events to see this game tied back up.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Jets offense now set to take over. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Fields on first down. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Chuck Clark has it. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Gainwell. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jumps in up the middle. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust your tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Steelers looking like they'll start this season with a win.
88.
First down throw here by Rodgers. On the move, headed right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Boswell able to knock it through and make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He'll set up the screen here for Hall. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
Here we go. Good.
Fields throwing here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
Here we go. 3:31.
3rd and long for him here. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to dime coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's good for a Jets.
Here we go, son.
First down.
Now Fields again. Slants to Lazard. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 47-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Trying to set this up quick.
And the Jets, first down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Here we go.
Looking to throw Fields. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Here we go, son.
Fields on 3rd. Trying to push deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Offensive line fast.
31 yards. That's another Jets. First down.
They get to the line and spike the football to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Blue 58, blue 58, sir.
Another throw for Fields. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Here we go, son.
Desperation time here. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Steelers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year, but what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from New York.